Okay, and we're back, and yeah, so I did do this, and the reason why in the last video I did all this was just because it would be nice to see how it looked, although I am not happy with it. It's not very good quality. It's literally, even with glutes coming off the side, it's starting to come off here as well. So this wasn't the best. So anybody, I will link it down below, and I'll put a little note on it saying wouldn't advise to get, because it literally just comes off even in time, and yeah, it's not the best. So what I decided to do was I bought this on eBay and it is lead. It is a lead which I had previously with the diamonds. You can pick your colours, so they do a grey and they do white, and they also do a black, I think, yes. So I got this one. It was thicker than the other lead that I was using, and I thought this would be great. I don't even know if it's even thicker than the one I got on the window. So this is going to be great. I'm hoping, because it's got some lead there, which is a metal base, it's going to be straight. It's very hard to get these straight lines. I don't know if I did pretty well here, but I have had comments saying it's a little bit wobbly, so I'll try my best to do the straight lines. I think in this one would be better, as I've had lead before, I know how good it sticks to the window. But what I am thinking of doing now, and again with the use of these pens, I don't have any negative things to say about these chalk markers, which you can use on windows. They're fantastic. They're great for when you're doing jobs like this, and they just wipe off very easily, but they're there and you can see them, and they're great indications where you want your markings. So this is a great tool. So I'm very happy. So if you're thinking of doing something like this, I will link this back again. I think I linked it on the other one. If not, you can see it on this one. So yeah, fantastic pens, and you can probably use them on the chalkboard as well. So there are many uses out of this, but great to have in your DIY kit. So what I am thinking of doing is at the top, I would like to do some arch. I've been looking at some photos, and I was also, when you go out and about and you look at other people's windows, and I live in an area where they have very heritage homes, luckily for me. So I've been looking at their windows, and that's one of the reasons why I want the sash windows, because a lot of the areas, properties around my area are all with Georgian sash windows. So I want to have that as well. So I'm thinking at the top here, and using the pens to the centre there, make an arch and then line that up, and then do the same on that, like an arch. And I just think it would just add a bit of character and look a little bit unique. Okay, so I've taken all of that off, and as you can see, it looks like this. And then you can see where you can still see the lines. I can actually see the lines. I don't know if it's coming up on the camera, but I can see where I've put my original lines. And I think I'm going to keep that, because why do them again if they're already there? Yeah, I'm not going to do too much prep work. I did a lot of work on these windows, a lot of prepping, a lot of cleaning. I think I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm just going to apply my one on top, and yeah, and then try and do these arches, finding the center. And you can see that there's the corner here, and if I just do a line that goes up and then a line that comes down into the corner line, and you can see it here. So when I did my bookshelf, I used this method where I used a piece of string, centered it, and then made an arch. So that's what I'm going to use here. I'm going to use this string on the center line and then make the arch from corner to corner. This is a great way of doing it. And then what that does, well, it will give you an arch like that. So it doesn't reach the top, but it doesn't have to reach the top, but it will give you a nice arch like that. And then going down. And I'm going to use my wood cutter to cut. I already have cut it, and it literally just cuts it straight like that. So the wood cutter is coming in handy, and if I do need to do any angles, then I've got that as well. So yeah, so I can leave a link for this tool as well. Normally for wood, small slim pieces of wood, but it's working fantastic on the lead. as you can see, I've got the 3 line and I've got the 2 arches there. And you can see that they are really stuck. I really like that. Right up close to the window. We've got no peeling whatsoever. I should have done this before. Wasted a lot of money on this stuff, which I definitely do not advise. It sticks more to my floor than it does on the windows. Yes, very happy with that, and I love the flexibility and I love the way I can do my arches. I think it's going to look very nice. I'm just going to do this one, yeah, it's very stressful because when you're doing it on the camera it can be very stressful, and yes, I don't like doing stressful things on camera, especially DIY. Yeah, because you just don't want to mess it up live on the camera. So but I am happy, because I really didn't know what to do and what to use, and I found this stuff on eBay. We'll link it down below because it's worth it if anybody's ever trying to do anything on their windows. I've made my mistakes and yeah, I'm very happy with this choice. I should have thought about this because I had used lead before. I should have thought whether they did white and thicker. Didn't think they would have done that, but yeah, I think it looks, because the thickness adds to the, adds to the Georgian style rather than having very thin lead. I'm going to continue. I'm going to see how we go, and I'll show you once I've done. Okay, so I've done my first line here. You do have to press down on this lead stuff very hard, but it does stick down, and I'm very happy with that. I've got my second line here. It's very simple to do actually, as long as you map it all out beforehand, it's pretty quick. As you can see right now, it's starting to take shape. I'm going to do that with the next one, and then I'm going to do my line across, and then I'm going to start then with the arch. But right now, I'm very happy, and you can see how that looks so much better. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I am actually very impressed with these lead strips here. These, I think it's actually done the job marvelous, and you can see how I'm going to be doing the arch. I'm just going to be working on doing the rest of the window, but like I said, as soon as you have drawn the lines on your window and mapped out where you want your lead strips to go, then you've pretty much done your window, and it is very easy to do. And yeah, so I will leave links down below for the white markers because they're from Amazon, and I definitely recommend them. They've helped me a lot with this project, and I will also leave I'll try and find where I got them from on eBay. If there's a shop or a name, if I can find that, then I will link it down below. I'll leave you with a few pictures of how the rest of the window looks, because I did it all throughout the kitchen. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all again for another video.